get started with this. We're going to be doing some Lobotomy Corporation. I'm going to be getting... I gotta update my stream information. Let's see if it saved that. Reload the page. Yes, there we are. We're going to the corporation today, boys. I'm still on day 11. I might want to do a day 1 reset. Last I remember, I wasn't doing very good at this. I haven't played this in a while. Let's see here. Who do I have? No ego gear on most of them, or ego weapons. Apparently I've completed all information team missions. It's been a long time since I've done this. I'm gonna assign you... I'm gonna assign you and you some red weapons. Give them penitence. This one, this chest weapon. I guess I'll give you the gun. Give them that. My only other chest, or my only chest armor, because my only he armor is being used. I guess give everyone penitence armor because it's not horrible. I don't actually know where I was though. Oh yeah. Shoot, I had no employees in the training team with HOD. Let's go ahead and pause. I'm gonna go ahead and send someone to do some repression work on one sin. Repression work on the beast. Punishment bird. I can't remember what to do with this one. I can train insight there. Snow Queen's not really worth it right now. This is all common. I don't actually remember the gimmick for Bloodbath. So I might be screwing up pretty badly here. It's a good chance I'm screwing up pretty badly there, but then again, we do have a couple million more loops to go before Ruina, so there is that. Speaking of this, I have not played Ruina yet. I have played Limbus Company, but I have not played Ruina, and I also will likely not be getting it in the near future, just because I don't have any money. So, neutral, one's good, except for that guy died, so that's bad. Look, all that matters is we get enough Enkephalin at the end of the day. Employees are expendable. Not as expendable, but still, I'd rather it be the clerks than the employees. But we always can get new ones. We can always hire more, and I can always rewind if I need to. I will say, though, I am not particularly good at this. I'm going to send you here. Oh, that's a Clyfoth on a tool. I don't need to worry about that right now. I don't remember what Papote's stuff. I think it was Instinct. I can't have someone else do repression work here, so I'll just send her to do that. Punishing Bird, I'll send Juliet to do Punishing Bird. We're at 71 out of 170 Enkephalin for the day. And now, if I'm being fair, I've never gotten past day 15. And we're only at day 11 right now, so I might be doing a day 1 reset pretty soon. Yeah, I'm not particularly good at this. So, 1 second. I have returned. I've returned and I find my facility is doing relatively okay. I'm gonna keep trying to train repression work here, go insight here, attachments, not doing bloodbath again, instinct with Chiseo there. And of course we have a second level Clyfoth meltdown. There is an ordeal in the corridors. Come on, man. You gotta run, man. I don't care how many clerks die. The clerks are expendable. There's many people who are having problems. Uh-oh. Well, she's gone insane. It's fine. She's gonna die to the worms anyway. Oh shit! Now we're on a first trumpet. That's not great. Let's just try to get this done. I'm gonna order everyone out of that hall. Order everyone. Oh, never mind. They've moved halls already, so I'm semi-screwed. We need as many people on suppression here as we can. I need you to move here. I don't remember how to get them to not do that anymore. So we're about to lose 2 more guys. That's bad. Information's down. This is quite bad. Delaney's up here just trying to deal with shit on his own. He's got a gun at least. Right, just go do more work on Punishing Bird. It's not great. I've lost most of my employees. And the worms are still in the facility. The worms. Like, they just need to start walking without rhythm. If you walk without rhythm, you won't attract the worm. God, all my employees are dead. Yes, day 11 workday complete. Just get me out of here. Oh. I don't like how the screen isn't quite... Oh. Oops, didn't mean to show my desktop. F0249. Okay, so this is the teal one. The one that I'm pretty sure this is one that Martin in Limbus Company's Ego Gear was based off of. Maybe? No, that was the Fairy Stump one. This is the one that Don Quixote's Lantern Gear is based on. I can deal with that. You have to disregard the Sapphira. Okay, Angela. Yeah, also the only one in the entire city because... all that. Because of the AI ethics amendment. We all know a machine must behave like a machine. I have no more lob points. How many of these can I manufacture? No. Why do I keep hitting my desktop key? That annoys me quite a bit. Blood damage isn't bad, I guess. I could get this with this little like red knife. Normal, endured, weak, vulnerable. That's not bad. I probably should have gone for the knife instead of the armor, but I can make one of these and one of these. Oh, I can make 2 of those. I can make 2 of each. I've never worked with this. It's a tool abnormality. I haven't worked with Snow Queen enough. And then there's this, which I've never worked with and is also not a tool abnormality. Let's go ahead and assign our ego gear. I'm going to give both of you today's expression. I'm going to give you... I'm going to keep you with beak and give you horn. You have today's expression, ego suits. Endured, weak, vulnerable. I'm gonna give you that. You both this. You're staying with Penitence, because it's apparently pretty good. Let's give you this one. Oh yeah, and it shows me all the other departments if I had them. Neat. Alright, let's see. Was I correct? Yes, this is one that Don Quixote, the one specific Don Quixote Lobotomy ego is based on. I don't actually remember the work procedures for it. I'm a little... trying to remember how you're supposed to deal with it in other games. Let me see. Because I know that one's Meat Lantern. Chef. Trying to think. If I remember right, I think I have to do insight on that. I'm going to go ahead and order repression here. And repression here. I'm going to order insight here. Insight here. Let's go attachment. Instinct. Go ahead and send everyone to their assignments. I have 190 that I need to do. Yeah, I'm wondering, if it's ever made clear if the main Lcorp facility was in the ruins? Because I know it's under the city. It's buried under District L. But I'm wondering if it's far enough down that it's in the ruins. In which case, if Don Quixote had ever left that tower, which I know she didn't, could she theoretically have wandered far enough to stumble across it? Could Bari have stumbled across the Lcorp facility without knowing it at any point? Alright, got it neutral. I have 8 enkephalin boxes. First level Clyfoth Meltdown is on Papote. I need to do instinct work immediately. Next up is going to be Dawn of Green. So I have to fight the robots, which I've played Helldivers. I'm plenty used to fighting automatons. Well, had to be done. It's rather unfortunate. And we only have 2 more work things before the dawn of green happens, which means I need to make sure employees are back in their main unit, or in their room. Although I keep forgetting these guys can come in here. This room just heals. What's going on here? We have a clerk and you. I need you to move here. I need you to actually stay there. Stay there, because that one's dead now. I think what we're going to do is we're going to Doom Ball. Because if I kill these, this ordeal, I should get the encephalin from it. I'm going to have everyone suppress this specific one. Keep forgetting that ordeals are not abnormalities. They are something different, yet very similar. Ordeals, if I remember right, are basically manifestations of Ain's personal traumas and guilt, just left to fester. Have everyone suppress that one, and then... There we go! Plus 10% of the energy quota for the day. That's pretty good. Hey, that's pretty good. And we only have lost 1 employee today. That's not bad. To be fair, I also should be doing a lot better than I am, but I'm not very good at the game. So, there's also that to be aware of. I should give my character, I should give my model a little mug that just says world's okayest boss for this. World's least prepared facility manager. I gotta adjust my chair a little. See, I don't get the thing with, like, gaming chairs and whatever. Just, office chairs work perfectly fine. I don't see what's so bad about an office chair. They work fine. They're not even that uncomfortable. I actually think gaming chairs are kind of more uncomfortable than them. And they're more expensive, too. Like, I can go down to, like, Office Max or whatever and get an office chair pretty cheap, but If I wanted a gaming chair, I'd have to go down to the Micro Center, and it would be a whole ordeal to do that. Especially given that I'm not even in a city with a Micro Center anymore. Let's hope that I can get enough boxes from Punishing Bird before the Glyphoth meltdown finishes. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Oh god, we got more of them. If you feel an abdominal pain and a tingling sensation in your neck, the best thing you can do now is look at the great blue sky you'll never get to see again. Tell the kid today's treat is going to be grape-flavored candy. It's his favorite. Still, it didn't matter to him. After all, he was destined to be a big bad wolf. Okay, I know what one this is at least. This one's big and will be bad wolf. I'm taking that. Oh. Hi, Benjamin. An intellect of at least 10 regular people combined. Yeah, well, also there's not AI in the city because of the AI ethics amendment. Yeah, no, yeah, you programmed one. You know, you programmed Angela. Ayin literally went and made his perfect copy of Carmen, and then got mad when she was nothing like Carmen. I have 4 points. I'm gonna go ahead and hire a new employee. Fortitude 2. I'm gonna go Fortitude 2 on both of these. Let me give you Beak. Now, before I get started, though, I'm going to see what I can get from these abnos. Can't get those yet, but I can unlock this. It's 4 per on each of those. Okay. Begin management. Let's take a look. Big and will be bad wolf. F0258. F02. Trying to remember, because I remember there's something. If I have Red Riding Hooded Mercenary and the wolf in the same department, bad things happen. Trying to remember what else there is to do with this, though. I do know attachment work is the best one for this, though. I don't want my strongest employee to do attachment there. Let's send him to do attachment here. Her to do instinct. Insight. Repression. Repression. Instinct. Insight. And that should be all of my assignable employees right now. Oh wow, someone immediately died. To the wolf, of course. Gonzalez immediately died to the wolf. Well, keep training repression. Let's try attachment with you. You're a level 3 employee. You should be able to handle a wolf. Worst case, it does some damage and you survive and you go back to your department. Now, well, Delaney immediately died. And Punishing Bird has escaped. That's bad. Alright, time to order suppression on that fucking bird that I hate. Oh, no, she's gonna die. That's bad. Oh, shit! I'm gonna need a reset. My only 2 level 3 employees have died. Well, where's the... Okay, the bird's back. This is not good. This is, in fact, quite bad. This is quite bad and quite loud. What do I do here with this? It's not looking too good. We've lost another one. There's a lot of dead people in that containment unit. How many employees do I have left? 2, and they're both working. This is not good. I'm about to have 1 left. This guy's about to die. Oh, I need to turn back to here. I only have 3 PE boxes as well. I'm gonna retry the day, and if that doesn't work, if resetting the day doesn't work, I'll just do a day 1. It's not great. So just don't fuck with the wolf. Because this thing, I don't know how to deal with that yet. Send Delaney here. I don't remember how to deal with this one, I guess. How do I manage this? I don't have F0157, so I don't have to worry about that. Instinct work, maybe? I know that attachment is supposed to be better than instinct, but we're gonna send you to do that and hope that it doesn't cause the immediate destruction of all that we hold dear. The destruction of all. Damn. Yep, no, it immediately caused exactly what I thought, which was the destruction of everything. And now one of them is panicking. And poking clerks with a stick. I'm gonna send Gonzalez to try that. Oh, now it is Dawn of Amber. The worms are back. You gotta walk without rhythm so you don't attract the worm. Why do I keep getting bad work results? As long as they stay in the containment units, they should be fine. Alright, I've hit halfway. It's better than last attempt. Still gotta figure out a way to pull out of the death spiral that I'm in right now. quite a lot of stuff going on. And none of it's particularly good. Oh, that's not good at all. Well, we're gonna have a couple breaches soon, because I don't really want to work with these. You know what? I'm sending you to do that. She's gonna breach, because I am not working with the Snow Queen right now. Well, that's bad. That's one of my level 3s. Maybe I'll get a second trumpet. This is quite the ordeal. Loki is in a bad way. Let's send Delaney here. The entirety of the information department's been destroyed. And if we're not careful, we'll lose the entirety of control and training as well. Which is not good. Also, multiple units are at 0%. I need her to ignore the worms. And continue to walk without rhythm. Uh-oh, meat lanterns escaped. That's okay, I see where it is. So just keep employees out of that corridor. I'm ordering suppression. It's already gotten one guy. But that's also not good. That is a Cheth abnormality that has immediately escaped. I only have 2 employees left as well, and I gotta suppress this thing fast. There's not much I can do about that. I only have 2 employees left. I don't even know what that does. This is not good. Not at all. Not good. In fact, I'd say it's quite bad. What can I do about this? Send Delaney there. I only need so many more boxes before the day is complete. And we're already on a 4th level Clyfoth meltdown. Papode might breach on this one as well. I don't really want to deal with Papode with that minus 50? 172 out of 210. I might still be able to end this day out. And Popote has breached containment. It's not particularly good. Where is Popote? There it is. Yeah, I'm not dealing with that. I am not messing with that right now. That's a bad idea. Let's see. And my energy's already been halved. So this day is pretty much unrecoverable, which is not great. Because Dawn, or Purple Noon is gonna spawn soon. I'm honestly kind of tempted just to let the thing run its course until Purple Noon spawns. Just to see what happens. I've never actually had it spawn before. Oh, there goes Punishing Bird. That's great. Let's not deal with that right now. That fucking bird that I hate. I'll say, I think after this, I'm gonna, in a minute, once this day ends, I'm gonna switch back over to playing, Create Mod. I've been doing a lot of stuff in Create. It's quite good. Meat Lanterns escaped. And something took a bunch of my EPH boxes. Never mind, control team's dead. We're screwed. You know what? Just keep working on one sin, Delaney. Keep working on one sin. It'll be fine. Punishing Bird will definitely go back to its cell on its own. Oh, there's the worms. But no, I think we might be screwed. And look, I'll do a day one. At the very least, it means that I get to reset but keep all my information on my, on the Avnos that I've found. I'm pretty sure I get to keep my EPH on them, too. Not sure about my ego if it's not being worn, though. Okay, Punishing Bird has returned to containment. Delaney needs to go over here and stop fucking dying. In fact, Delaney, I want you to heal. Never mind, all department functions have been halted in all departments. That's bad. Delaney, you're going over here. You're just gonna do the Punishing Bird deal now. You know what, we're screwed. So, why not? This will become a second trumpet soon enough. 2 ordeals, a breached abno. That's, in fact, quite bad. And I think Delaney is probably gonna die. Oh wow, he survived that fucking bird that I hate. Alright, go over here to 1 sen. I can't even do anything with the wolf yet. Yeah, no, I am. It's, not... I am trying to endure it. Or to enjoy it, and endure it. It's not going well for me. Most of my employees are dead, and I've only got 1 left. I'm probably just gonna have to do a day 1. Realistically, it's the best option right now anyway. The save I was starting from is kind of screwed. I've already got... Yeah... I've got 2... I know, I still have 2 full ordeals going on, and a breached abno, and 1 employee. I'm not sure how well this is gonna proceed from here. I will say, it is at least entertaining that the whole point of this game is just so that we can understand exactly the hell that Angela went through. Yeah. Well, the pillars had only just showed up right then, so... It shouldn't have been too bad. Until it ended up being too bad. Let's see. It's not horrible. I can still deal from here. Still not really willing to work with that one yet. Because every time I have, it's gone wrong. I haven't played Ruina yet, but I've heard that it's quite good. I've played this, and I've played, Limbus. But I also haven't played Limbus in a while. It's probably the best, that I can do right now. It at least gets me some abnos out of the way. I do not have enough coffee for this. Just hope that nothing breaches containment while I'm doing this. Still have them here. I know that this attachment is supposed to be the best one, because the attachment work, if I remember right, is like a 45% chance starting. Oh, meat lanterns breached immediately. That is not ideal. Oh. That's also not ideal. Let's go ahead and get that taken care of. This is, wow. A lot of employees aren't doing too hot right now. Okay, it's at least back in containment now. Just insight here. At the very least, none of the Abnos that have a Clyfoth on them right now are going to be ones that breach, except for a Punishing Bird, which breached. Immediately, I spoke too soon. When will I learn that saying it just causes bad things to happen? It's Murphy's Law in action. Honestly, I am genuinely tempted to do a day one. Like, I don't really like the spread of Abnos that I have right now. It might be better just to try to shuffle them again and see what I can get. It's like gambling. That's fair. To be fair, I'm also kind of in the sunk cost fallacy of I've tried this one day enough times that I don't want to reset it fully. But I think that doing a day one might be my best bet, so I can shuffle my Abnos again and see what I can get. And at the very least, I get to keep the observation levels I have, which isn't too bad. Starting with one sin again. This is not the first time that you've told me this, Angela. I love that you can kind of tell that this was made, like, right when they were, like, starting the world building for the city, and that they still talk about there being other AIs in the city. And yet, like, there aren't, as far as I know, as far as I remember. It's been a while since I've played Limbus, so I'm probably not fully up to date on the lore anymore, but I don't think I've played in about a year. God, how many times has she had to tell me that exact same thing over and over, while also knowing that she's had to tell me that exact same thing over and over, and also has the downside of having, like, I don't know, time, I guess, moves slower or whatever. Oh, I can at least get my gear. Oh, I can't do that one yet. Damn. Penitence isn't horrible. I'm gonna go ahead and strengthen you. It's not bad. I'm gonna go ahead and train repression a little. No, I think at some point in the near future, though, once I'm at least to the next memory repository, I think I might switch back over to doing my create Aeronautics stuff that I normally do. Partially because I've had a few new ideas for that. But also I figured I might as well play LobCorp today, because I haven't played it in a very long time. And I mean, I might as well. It is a fun game once you get past the constant tormenting everyone who's in it. Sending them through the torment nexus. Although everything in the city is kind of the torment nexus. It's almost like the head read a book called Don't Create the Torment Nexus and then was like, you know what, we'll build an entire city full of them. Also doesn't help that that city is the size of, like, a full country. Nice. Well, I've got up to halfway through. Yeah. Well, and also the implication that the head wants it to stay the Torment Nexus. Because, like, the head has enough power that if they didn't want it to be like this, they could just make it not like this. The only reason it's like this is because someone up top wants it to stay this bad. For what reason has yet to be revealed. That's true. At the very least, humans are able to survive okay there. Like, as a species, humanity seems to be doing pretty okay. It's just that the individuals aren't. But also, that's kind of par for the course with any cyberpunk setting. Like, even in settings like Cyberpunk 2077 and stuff like that, humanity is doing relatively okay in that it's continuing to exist and is relatively still industrialized and has all sorts of cool tech. The problem is if you're not rich and powerful, you don't get jack shit. I'm pretty sure it's the same way in, like, Blade Runner and a bunch of other foundational sci-fi stuff as well. In that, for the most part, humans are doing relatively okay. Except for the fact that if you don't have any money, you don't get anything. Meanwhile, we're like that, and we don't even get the cool cybernetics. Or in this case, we don't get ego gear and stuff. Incarnation of fear, which is not truly accurate because they're more of an incarnation of concepts. Although, to be fair, Angela has no reason to be entirely forthcoming with us. As well as the fact that it's implied that that we, playing the game, are still not on the initial loop anyway. So. Oh. Keep forgetting if I lean too far back, my hands glitch out. I think after this I'm going to do create Aeronautics, and then I think tomorrow I'm gonna probably do a little bit of Casualties Unknown. The other Torment Nexus game that I have. Although I can't do more than, like, a couple hours of that at a time, just because of everything that it is. Honestly, the company from that seems like it would probably slot pretty well into the city as one of the wings, as long as they could claim that the XPs are human enough. Because, I mean, the XPs are technically kind of human, in that they were bioengineered with human DNA. Primarily human DNA. But also, they probably wouldn't fit under the head's definition of human. Although, to be fair, if the head didn't know what they were, it would be relatively easy to just claim that they're the result of either boluses or prosthetics or something else. Although I think that the Arknights crossover with Limbus did imply that it doesn't really matter if things are even somewhat human, as long as if they're not human, then the head still doesn't like them. But I'm not exactly sure. There hasn't really been enough non-human stuff shown in a lot of, like, Project Moon stuff so far to really make a judgment on something like that. I mean, outside of, there's the gnomes, and the gnomes definitely aren't human. But the gnomes also don't go into the city and are kept out by the head, and also don't act or think like humans at all. XPs think and act like humans, but they aren't human. So, it's probably just not worth the effort trying to figure out how another game could relate to a different game that it's not related to in any way. I don't think I will become the best manager you've seen yet, Angela. That is a very possible option. I could very easily figure out some ways to just really mess with the game in some funny ways. The thing is, I've never beaten the game, so I kind of want to do that before I start screwing around with it and becoming the absolute worst possible manager. Although if a manager's bad and also somehow gets to the end, were they really a bad manager to begin with? If it works, it works. I was gonna say though, Angela, I'm not sure about that whole thing. I worked at a gas station for a while. I'm not sure how good of a manager I'm gonna be for this. Angela, I got replaced by an AI at my old job. I'm not sure how well this is gonna go. Which is true, actually. I did get replaced by an AI at a previous job that I worked. I used to work in GIS mapping, in GIS data entry, and then was immediately replaced by a large language model. Which kind of sucks. But it is what it is. There's nothing I can do about it, so I might as well just kind of roll with it a little bit. Not particularly happy about it, but I don't think anyone's too happy about the situation involving them right now. The machines. I mean, outside of, like, the people who run the companies that make them. Let's see here. I'm at 20 out of 45. I haven't done anything with her yet, but also her Clyfoth is at 0, so I can't. And it's fine. I've already worked with this one before, so I know how to deal with her. Keep training repression here and insight here. I'm trying to remember. I think I'm gonna double check what days I get memory repository on. I think it's day 5 I get one. Alright. I mean, the first few days, though, at the very least, are never that bad. Could get Skin Prophecy. 00981, the satisfaction is only temporary, though. Or T0977, excessive aspiration would bring about unwarranted frenzy. I'm gonna go for 00981 this time. I don't think I've ever worked with this one yet. And I don't know what it is. How do I feel? I'm not sure. Is it not normal to be happy in a situation like this? For your information, I had practically run here. All just to deliver this great news to you. That's a figure of speech, of course, but I did not expect you to react like this. It would be nice if you were a bit happier. Today's a rather special day. Oh, she brought champagne. Cool. I lost an employee for the first time yesterday. Did I? I don't remember if an employee died. Also, like, that's just kind of what happens. Like, that's just kind of what happens. All wings rely on human suffering in order to continue to make their product. I know, I still have my employee. I'm gonna hire this guy. We've got some decent gear. Let's ego list. You are getting... I'm gonna give you Solitude. And the ego suit for that. Because I don't really have anything that can breach and deal red damage right now, as far as I know. Except for whatever this thing might be. What is... Oh! It's the... It's a tool abnormality. Never mind, it can't breach. Let's see. Oh, I'm out of my coffee. What's in this can? I'm out of my energy drink. Well, one sin was not particularly happy about that. But then again, it's also a giant floating skull, so... It's a giant floating skull. It can get bent. At the very least, it hasn't actually killed any of my employees yet. The wolf can definitely, like, that thing can go all the way away. That thing's killed way too many of my employees. I'm glad I don't have it right now. I gotta say, I really do like the music from this game, though. It's quite good. Let's do some insight work here and actually switch you over to repression there. And have you come back to do more attachment work with the old lady. Okay, I still don't have enough to manufacture more equipment there. Oh, wow. To everyone who just, like, 3 people who just joined, hello. Hi, thank you for watching. Let's see. Let's see here. Well, cheers. I'm gonna go with insight here. And one sin, I'm gonna go repression again. And then I'm gonna wait until all these are done before I end the day, because this will likely get me close to what I need for the end of the day. If I'm lucky, it'll get me all the way there. Yeah, but I want to wait until these are done. It shouldn't take me more than a minute. And at the very least, it allows me to continue gaining XP on these 2. Oh, I've hit over 1,000 PE boxes on this one. Now I can complete the workday. Alright, let's see what else we get now. I got a tool abnormality on that day. So we'll see what happens. How has my day been today? Oh, well, of course it was fine. Let's spare the pleasantries. How has my life been? It could be better. Which is true. It could be better. It could be worse. It's not bad or good. It's just a life. Requires the right temperature and water. Most seeds fall on barren soil. Yeah, I'm sure you will, Angela. Didn't even get to choose an abno. Oh yeah, because this department's full already. Duh. Let's see. I have 3 points. I could buff that up to 4. That'll buff my max HP. That's not too bad. Train Insight here, and train Repression here. I only need 80 PE boxes to end the day. Hopefully I can get through this without losing any employees. I don't have anything that can breach yet, so at the very least, that's not a problem. Let's see. I'm thinking I am going to probably stream again tomorrow. I'm probably going to stream tomorrow around like 4:30, 5 maybe, Eastern. And I think I'm going to do Casualties Unknown because I also haven't done that in a while. And while I do want to continue with Lobotomy Corporation, I'm not sure how much of that I can do in one sitting. Because it is also kind of the Sisyphean task. It's pushing a boulder up a hill constantly. Instead I get to play Depression Simulator. Which is great, because I already know how that feels normally. Alright, let's see. Of course, One Sin's not doing too well. Whatever this mirror thing here isn't doing too well. That does look like a mirror. You know, I'm wondering if they had the idea for the glass mirror when they made this game. Like, I know that they've definitely had it, you know, by the time of Ruina, because they were working on Limbus probably during that. But I wonder if that idea for the mirror that allows the whole ID system goes all the way back to Lobotomy Corporation with the mirror abnormalities that show other worlds. Of course, I'm also not inside the heads of the people who work at Project Moon, so I don't know. I'm gonna send you back to deal with her before she has her Clyfoth meltdown fully happen. I did just realize when I switch games, I might have to make my desktop invisible for a second. Because I'm pretty sure that I still have a weather widget that shows, like, a city in the state that I'm in. And I'm not exactly sure I want to go blasting that on the internet. Here. Also, I'm just glad that I'm able to get this thing to work smoothly. This PC has been having so many issues over the last few days. And then I found out the reason why it was having so many issues was I had a bad stick of RAM. And of course I find this out after fully reinstalling my operating system, wiping my main drive, and all that. So... Although I might still be able to use FileZilla to get my files off that drive. I'm not sure. Oh yes, no one considered that someone might want to talk to their boss. I mean, I know there's at least one employee that would definitely want a bar in the facility. I'm pretty sure Netzok would be pretty happy with that. Okay, and I've got my memory repository imprinted. That's good. I think I'm gonna go ahead and set up for this day. Start the day, finish the day, and then switch games to the other game that I wanted to do today. Hire 2 people for this department. Give them both decent gear. Take you, give you... Give you this, because I don't have anything that can do black damage right now. And then switch this with Letitia's ego gear. Start off with repression work here, attachment work here, and insight work there. I only need 80 enkephalin boxes today. Enkephalin boxes, and then I will be taking a break from this and switching over to making helicopters and stuff in Minecraft in Create Mod, because that's the other thing I like to do sometimes. I've made a pretty decent helicopter so far, actually. But now my goal is to work on finding Pixons from the AOA mod, and then using those to train my imbuing so I can get Silk Touch, so I can break apart the create big cannons, so I can weld auto cannons to the helicopter. And that's what I will be doing after this, assuming that I do not decide that it is time for me to go get food. Now, I don't know if I want to deal with this again right now, but I will anyway, because maybe it'll be interesting, and I kind of want to see what this does, so I'm just going to go ahead and feed an employee to it and see what it does. Trial and error, that's how you learn. Unfortunately, I'm pretty sure this person's gonna go nuts before the thing finishes. Hopefully they don't. I only have 2 more boxes left, so if one box goes bad, this... Okay, she got out of it just barely. That's... Mirror of Adjustment will have their stats randomly adjusted. Wait, so what's your stat? What are your stats now? Fortitude 1, Temperance 2, Prudence 2, Justice 1. Oh, it reduced all my stats. It's just gambling. You know what? I think I'm gonna have you try it this time. I'm gonna have you try to do some work with the beast. Oh, Dawn of Green. It's a good thing I'm sending everyone to containment chambers. Just finish out the day before this thing can kill all my guys. mean, there's immediately exploded clerks everywhere, so... Dang robots. Oh, here. Let's have you move here. Oh, let's complete the workday. Alright, I think once this gets to its menu, I'm gonna black out my main screen real fast and switch games to something else. I don't know what this one is. Although I will be definitely coming back to this one again. Alright, so what do I know about A? Of course I know about A. I am him. I will say I do kind of hate that I had some of the plot of the game, like, or most of the plot of the game spoiled for me already. But then again, it's been out for a long time, so I'm to blame for that. No, I think I will return to the main menu and then black out my main screen for a second. Just a very quick second. So that I can set up my next game. And this shouldn't take more than a second. Assuming it actually lets me in, because I've been having some problems. And speaking of, I need to edit my stream description. Alright, let's change category. And let's see, is this booting up properly? Yes, it is. There are unsaved changes. Yes, I want to save them. But no, I will be doing this, I think, for a little bit, just to wind down from that. Because I've already been here for an hour 33 doing that. And I kind of need a break. There's only so much thinking I can do for a while. In one day, at least. But yes. We will be rather shortly making some progress on helicopters and then just kind of also just screwing around. I don't actually know if anyone else is on this server right now. I've got a couple other guys that I usually have on the server, and this is a public server. There's a Discord for it. I should probably add that Discord to my description at some point in the future. Not right now, because I'm lazy and don't really care that much. But if it lets me in, if it doesn't let me in, I'll either be going back to Lobotomy Corporation or playing Casualties. Oh, my wrists are not supposed to do that. But we shall see, we shall see. It's quite quiet now. This is hopefully gonna let me in. NeoForge third-party server. Maybe it'll do it. Maybe it won't. And if it doesn't, then I just go back to Lobotomy Corporation. Oh, it did. Oh. In fact, I'm going to also hop into a VC channel for this. I know there's various things that need to be done so far. Why do I have bonds in my offhand? Ah, yes. Also the Cadian guardswoman in Minecraft. Imperial guardswoman just in the snow biome. What's she gonna do? The answer is purge the heretics, of course. The Heretics being the other factions on this. So, for reference, this server is publicly available. I need to put the the link in my chat or in my description. Actually, is that a thing I'm allowed to do on Twitch? I don't remember if I'm allowed to post Discord links. Can I post Discord links in Twitch chat? Let's see what. Okay, I can post my own Discord links. Yes, I was gonna say let's see what Firefox says about it. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead, real fast, hop into a channel. Yo,
I don't know.
Yo, I'm live. By the way.
Hi.
Hey.
Hi, live. I'm Dad.
I've got one person in my chat, so you're talking to me and someone else now, which is pretty neat.
Oh, hello, Scatter.
I'm going to actually, I was gonna post the server link for the server in
I'd like to
not for this one, for the TBC server.
Okay. Or for the Charlotte server?
Yeah. Like the actual the Trinity server, you know?
I see.
Not for the Minecraft thing, because people still need to like kind of go through our moderation and stuff to get to that, you know?
Yeah, just so we can make sure everybody knows what's up.
Yeah. But I'm posting the link to our main server. But now, oh, there is a Yeti. Oh, I am out of bullets.
I'm also out of bullets.
I'm going to be doing a little bit of Pixon farming real fast, and then using that to fuel up some of the helicopters. And then I say we go to the jungle island.
I agree.
We got to get some legally distinct Fortunate Son for that, so that I don't get sued out the ass. Not that I actually would. I am not worth going after.
Not yet.
Not ever. Realistically. Like, do you know how oversaturated Minecraft is on Twitch? Although, I've started playing other games. I played Lobotomy Corporation earlier for a little bit, which was pretty fun.
It does sound pretty fun. I know you love that game.
It is a very good game. I do really enjoy it. It's also hell on earth, but...
Yeah, I was about to ask. It's one of those games where, like, they have, like, several thousand hours in it, and they say it fucking sucks.
Yeah. Oh, I just lost my only other chatter. Yeah, it's fine. I don't care. You know?
If you pay attention to the numbers, you'll never be happy. Oh, you're out there by the, I'm on my way out to where you are.
Yeah. I know you said that you were gonna hop out and then hop in. Do you want to go to spawn and do some Pixon hunting there?
I'd be down.
Because it's a lot easier to do it at spawn. Because it's all flat, you know?
First, though, I've got something cool to show you. I think you will like.
Alright. Yeah, you'll be able to see, because you follow me. So you'll be able to see if I went live on that.
I saw that you went live earlier.
Oh, I am, actually. It says... Oh, never mind. 2 of those viewers are me, because I'm viewing it twice. Never mind. I am just stupid.
Stupid is as stupid does.
That is true. That is what Forrest Gump says. But no, did I tell you I got my computer working just fine now?
Perfect.
Do you want to know what the problem was with it? Bad stick of RAM. My computer. You want to know what the problem was?
I'd stick around.
Bad stick of RAM.
Yeah.
It was the 8 gig stick that I got from the computer that Cass pulled out from Got Junk. And of course, I should have known a computer from a trash heap obviously is not going to have a good situation with RAM sticks.
I mean, it was still good to try.
To be fair, it's not fully failed. The computer still recognizes it, so I'm going to test it and see if it works. In worst case, I use it as a tester stick for, like, booting up other computers. It also could have not been the stick being bad, per se, and have been an instability problem caused by sticks of RAM with, like, mismatched speeds, you know?
Hop on the APC.
Because mismatched speeds on RAM also will do that, you know? On or in?
Anywhere. Just, I would definitely sit, though.
Is there an interior seat?
There is not. This thing is quite compact.
I'm hopping on the back. I'm getting clear of the gun, though. Are we going down?
Going down. We'll come right back up.
I will say, I'm not sure I want to take the helicopter to spawn.
I was honestly thinking we should take the tune-up, because after spawn we can go to the jungle island and set up a little outpost.
I did want to take the helicopter to the jungle island, just for the Vietnam vibes. So in that case, I might take the helicopter to spawn. You know? But honestly, it's not too hard for us both to take a thing. And it's probably better that we do. So that if one of us dies, we have one of us who can go back quickly and get them, you know?
I mean, yeah, I saw no issue with that.
Oh yeah, have you seen my tunnel? I've started working on a thing into the side of one of the mountains to go all the way up to the top with an elevator. And also, my plan is to turn the inside of that mountain into like a sort of fortified bunker complex.
Nice. We're gonna need those.
Yes. Part of what I want to do on the jungle island is set up a forward outpost there. I want to claim it for our empire. There's no forts on it, so we don't really need to worry about it too much, you know?
Damn it.
Alright, I'm gonna help start mining. Uh-oh.
I forgot to dig out this fucking part. I think it was like one block. It should be 2 blocks, just in case.
Yeah, we need to make extendo arms.
We really do.
Oh.
How far are we from those?
Not far. Also, we should make a hatch door that closes automatically for the elevator.
Oh, I agree. Defensive.
There's a way to do it with Create that doesn't impact the elevator shaft.
I haven't finished digging it out, but you can actually park shit down here now.
I do like the cannons.
They are pretty nice.
Dude, you're gonna have to do a 3-point turn.
This thing is, you know the Puma, the German, like, light scout vehicle thing?
Yes. Yes and no?
This is designed because that's like my favorite German war vehicle. This is designed a little bit after that, the same like ideology, where it will drive forwards and backwards exactly the same, and it has like forward and backward steering.
I see. Why did I open my my system monitor? I did not intend to do that.
But yeah, I need to send the elevator back up.
Oh yeah, we also need to drill more stuff. We need to do more drilling. I want to use the drill at some point and just hollow out a large factory floor area. Although,
I did upgrade it a little bit, but it uses 4 engines now.
realistically, what I want to do is have a system set up with a bunch of drills on a like minecart contraption, and just run the minecart contraption through the whole thing. Because I can set up a massive wall of drills on that and just drill out the exact size and shape of the room that I want with preset track, you know?
I just send myself a reminder.
But like you know what I'm saying?
I pick up what you're putting down, and I concur 100%.
And that way we also don't necessarily have to worry about moving the vehicle. And also minecart contraptions we can just pick up as the full contraption in the minecart. So if we want to reuse a like room boring machine that's specifically sized for boring rooms of a certain size, then we can just pick that up and put it back down later.
We need a minecart system or like a little golf cart or something for down here to go across this tunnel.
We should put a train. You know, like, yep. Like a Black Mesa kind of thing. One second. Someone is at my door. I will be right. Damn. Damn! Well, I will be back on later if I have to go now.
Okay.
But I will definitely be back on tonight, you know.
Okay.
How long were you planning on being on for?
I don't even know. I haven't thought about it. Probably not too long, because I've been on Minecraft, like, all day.
Fair. I tried to get on earlier, but had some problems with it. Will you be on tomorrow?
I'll be on pretty much every day.
I am planning on being on a good amount tomorrow, because the weekends are my day of rest. You know?
Yes.
I'm gonna use some, well, in that case, though, I can't do the jungle mission right now, you know? Unfortunately.
That's fine.
The reasoning is I need to go spend time with my family.
Yeah, and
But-
that is also important.
Why don't we set aside time tomorrow to do that?
I like it, and I'll try and make sure I'm prepared.
I will be on starting probably at like 3 or 4 tomorrow for that.
Okay.
Partially because it gives me time to do stuff in the morning, you know.
Yeah.
I do like that you built a emergency egress from the roof. Oh,
Oh, yeah.
are you down there with the thing? Hey, Jacob. Stand on one of the... Can you stand on one of those, like, areas that's sticking out the plank?
Yeah. Whoa.
I can throw you.
That did, like, half my hearts, and I'm in diamond armor.
Wait, this does damage?
It did half my hearts.
Do you want to see it?
One more shot, and I would have been dead.
Do you want to see it?
None of it's gonna kill me.
I'm not gonna shoot it at you, I'm just gonna hand it to you.
Oh, okay.
That's not what I meant. I mean, you can't use it without wind runes, and this is a use for runes.
Alright, I'm gonna shoot you.
Hit me. It does 10 damage flat through armor.
Yeah, that is really good.
This is essentially my las gun. And like, also, look at this. The projectile's hit scan.
It's hit scan?
The projectile is not affected by gravity at all. You point it in a direction and you just say, hey, whatever's in that direction, I don't want to see it anymore. And it does a shit ton of knockback as well.
Nice.
So yeah, this is my las gun. Because I looked at all the other guns in the thing and they're kind of shit. And I was like, you know what? The AoA magic stuff isn't that bad, and there's exactly one AoA magic staff that I can make right now.
I kind of want the guns to not be super good, because it still encourages melee combat.
Yeah, well, and once we get to, like, the modern era, we can add better guns, anyway.
Such as Warium.
Warium and, like, Taxi. Taxi has some pretty good guns, but I think Warium's stuff is going to be more fun. You know?
Agreed.
Because Taxi feels like just trying to simulate, like, Modern Warfare. Or, like, Modern Warfare 3 in Minecraft.
Yeah, and I don't want that.
No, we're not playing Call of Duty or anything. Or, what was it that the Game Grumps once called it? Call of Duty Shoot-A-Man?
Because I like that the guns aren't super good right now, because it
Yeah.
provides diversity.
Well, and we really need to do picks on hunting. If I don't, I know we're not going to probably do any tonight. Although you should do some on your own. because that's a good way to get more fuel stones, and also you should get your imbuing up. Like, being real, imbuing's probably one of the best skills in the game, you know?
Yeah, I don't disagree with that.
I mean, what, at imbuing level 40, you get efficiency 4. At imbuing level 45, you get sharpness 4. I don't remember when you get protection. At 100%, you get access to the Helm of the Ritualist. And at 97, you can just add mending to whatever you want. Like, I don't know what Faunamancy or Creation or Artifice are, though.
I also don't know. There's a lot of things in the mod that I just don't know.
Yeah. But I will be heading out, I think. Which is a little unfortunate, given that I wanted to play Minecraft a little longer. But also, it is what it is. I'd rather spend time with family, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, I will be back later, and if you're not on, I'll still be on. But also, if you're not on, remember, like 3 or 4 tomorrow, we need to do some outpost stuff. We need to begin expanding.
The Expanse.
The Expanse. Alright, well, see ya.